Hi friends, we are back on Olga is Cooking, and today we are going to succeed in reaching the holy grail of breakfast, which is high protein. We all know it's important to start our day off with a high protein breakfast. So I'm making an egg bake, and we're going to up the ante with the protein using egg whites, Greek yogurt. So here we go. I've got these egg whites. I buy them from Costco. All good. Let's try 2 cups of egg whites. You can use the whole, let's use the whole thing. So the whole thing is about 2 cups and a bit of egg whites. I'm gonna add whole eggs as well, because we do like a little bit of fat and flavor that the yolks give us. To up the protein content just a little bit more, I'm gonna add Greek yogurt. So the yogurt adds a creamy consistency to the egg bake, and also allows it to get a little bit more fluffy as well. So all of this is going into our bowl. I just did 2 tablespoons, like huge tablespoons of the yogurt. We don't want to add too much because then the consistency will be a little off. So to make sure it's super fluffy and frothy, we're going to use our handy emulsifying blend. Everything we have in the kitchen. Okay, terrific. So now I have pre-prepared, because I mean, it's kind of boring to watch food being cooked, like actually cooked. So I've prepared like a little assortment of veggies, and the great thing about this egg bake is it can be any veggies you have on hand. Spinach, red pepper, zucchini, green pepper, leeks, shallots, onions, green onions, just kind of any vegetable, broccoli, cauliflower that you have. I have sauteed these, and the only reason why I did is because I'm using leeks, and I find that raw leeks are really tough even when you cook them. So I've just sauteed them, and I added everything else as well in the saute pan. So in this one in particular, I've got leeks, red pepper, zucchini, shallots. That's it. So this is what our, oopsie, sorry, little novice here. This is what it looks like. We are just going to throw it right in here. Everything that I'm adding to the egg bake right now, from the egg whites to the yogurt to the veg, are it's all at room temperature, and that's pretty important when you're cooking, and also when you're baking. You want everything at room temperature. So this looks pretty good. Just a really frothy egg. Our veggies, I'm adding some fresh ground pepper. You can add salt if you want. You can add thyme, rosemary, maybe dill if you were so inclined. Just any kind of herb, fresh or dried. Again, it's like a very, very open-ended and creative process. So now I have pre-lined my baking pan. It's an 8x8 baking pan with parchment paper. Parchment paper is the greatest invention on earth. Non-stick. I also think it elongates the length, the livelihood of your pans, because you're not sort of burning them. Super easy to clean. So I line everything with parchment paper before I cook, and definitely before I bake. And in a future video, I'll show you a nifty little way to get your sharp corners on your tins. That's more important when you're baking. You want like nice squared off brownies or squares, for example. With this egg bake, not so important. I'm gonna be the only one sort of partaking in this. So let's just pour that into our pan. Looking pretty good. So I have preheated my oven to 375. This is gonna be in there for about half an hour. And I'm gonna do a part 2 after, where I show you what it looks like after. It's gonna be nice and fluffy, and we're gonna dig into a piece as well. So there you go. High protein, easy, nutritious, really filling breakfast. Hope you enjoy.